This edit of a Durango Police Department officer's body-worn camera video is a re-upload of a video that was previously published on YouTube. The first version of this video was removed by YouTube following a privacy complaint. In this newer version, the name of the defendant has been removed from both the title of the video and from the audio. This video contains matters of public interest regarding an incident that occurred in public.
PD 144. They flagged me down there at 1480.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? You okay?
Yeah. Can I get out of my car?
Yeah, absolutely. You can
Okay.
come out in the car.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. So what's going on?
I was assaulted over at O'Reilly.
Did you know who it was?
I have no idea who the man was.
Okay.
I will say that, so what happened was every single person in that location was not wearing a mask. So I kindly asked the manager, I said, is there a reason people aren't required to wear a mask in here? Can you roll this window up, please? I just said, is there a reason? And then he says, it's a free country, ma'am, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And to each their own. But then this guy behind me just started spitting stuff out, and he told me to choke myself with my mask. I went up to him and I kind of hit him. I started it, but then this man just fucking headlocked me to the ground. I mean, you can see all over my neck. This is
the entire store ganged up on her. About five women were backing him up, and they were all pushing her to the ground.
They were all pushing me to the ground.
Okay.
And then I try and leave. We finished
our transaction because we bought some stuff there, and we tried to leave.
I'm just a little wired.
And the man would not allow us to leave.
Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah, of course.
The man grabbed her and pushed her to the ground again as she was trying to leave the store. And the manager had to come break it up and tell him that like we're allowed to leave.
Okay.
Because he was trying to call the police on her.
Which is fine.
So I mean, I'm sure we've already. I know
Okay.
they called in my plates.
They called in her plates, but put my name on whatever.
PD 144, code female. Gonna be out of call 173 144. One seven three 144. Are you available for a phone call? Copy. Just give me 1 second, okay?
That's okay.
So she told me that she went into the store, there was nobody wearing masks. Somebody behind her yelled at her and like told her to go choke on her mask. She turned around and pushed him. And then she said from there, he like put her in a chokehold, threw her into the ground, and then the whole store started to gang up on her. That's pretty much what I got. I don't know what you've heard from over there.
Talk about that store?
Yeah. Does he have any bruises or marks? She's got some obvious rashes around her neck. Okay.
Stretched out.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, what are you thinking? I don't know. Do you think she actually punched him in the face? Yeah. Yeah, she said nobody in the store was wearing masks and they weren't enforcing it, so she was kind of making a ruckus. And then the guy that put her in the chokehold, I guess, said something rude to her, so she turned around and she said she pushed him.
Just because she'd asked why. I nicely asked the
Yeah.
manager, I said, is there a reason
Yeah. She said, he said, go choke on your mask. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're on his side.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
No.
And she has obvious.
What's going on?
I'm talking to the other side. You can just wait, all right? Sorry.
This is my brother, I'm sorry.
The brother's being a little uppity over here. Anyways, so she has some pretty obvious marks on her neck and stuff. I don't know what he has. I mean, if he took her down by force. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, she said he put his arm around her neck, which would be, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
And then they started laughing at me because I cannot give me something.
Yeah, do they have any cameras in there? Okay.
The manager finally let me
Okay.
Yeah, 4 people were saying she wanted to take it.
Okay, we'll do. Okay. Sounds good. All right, dude. Did I give you your ID back?
Yes.
Okay. So, check it out. Let me see those marks on your neck. You said he took you to the ground and he
Two
just put his
times.
2 times?
Yes.
Before and after?
Yes, I would like video footage.
Okay, so my partner's trying to see if there's footage over there right now.
So, yeah, I'd like
Let me get some
unbiased
pictures.
opinion. I'd like not just those
Okay, will you turn for me?
Republican asshats, the ones. I'll happily
Turn
go
again.
back over there, even if that guy is there.
Okay. Are those the only marks that are super visible and then your knee?
Yeah, basically he threw her to the ground the first time after he told her to strangle herself with her mask. And then he put her to the ground. And then we got up and tried to leave.
And he wouldn't let me leave.
Yeah, he was blocking her exit from the store.
And then he
put her
threw me
again.
down to the ground again.
Okay, so the side that my partner is getting is saying that yes, you made the comment about the mask. He was rude to you. He admitted to doing that. He said that when he was rude to you, though, that you punched him in the face.
Because he told me to choke myself out.
But you did punch him?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But he threw me to the ground twice and wouldn't. He was
Okay.
making
He
threats
literally
at
told her
But
to
again,
kill
there is freedom of speech to where.
No.
To tell someone to kill themselves?
To tell someone to kill themselves? I didn't think that was a thing.
Like, I understand, but...
He said it in a rude way. He said, "Go choke." She said, "Choke yourself with your mask." Not
That's a
really
threat.
saying.
That's a threat. I felt
It is a threat,
threatened.
but that doesn't give you permission to assault.
That was
Does it give me permission to? Does it give him permission to lock a woman down 2 separate times
So
and not
after
let
you
her leave?
you physically assaulted him,
Okay, after
he had the
she-
right to defend himself.
No, sir. After he made a threat and she self-defended herself.
Okay, self-defense doesn't apply when it's not physical. So he's verbally being rude to her. That's
Tells-
that's
Literally
Tell
makes a
someone to
threat
kill myself.
Okay.
Kill herself.
He didn't say kill yourself.
He
Choke herself?
Choke myself.
Okay.
What do you think that means? And then he fucking grabs me
Ma'am,
and
I'm
strangles
telling
me
you,
to the
I'm
ground.
telling you right now.
What's your name and your badge?
It is Perkovich 9021.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
the second time he was able to do that to bar her exit from
Okay.
the store?
Okay. So we're getting 2 different stories. You're telling me that he told you to go kill yourself. I'm getting other
Choke
stuff from
myself.
Okay, I'm getting other.
Same thing as kill yourself.
I'm getting other stuff from my partner. This is going to be like he said, she said kind of thing. I got 5 witnesses over here telling us one thing. We have 2 witnesses over here telling us another.
the only witness on your side sucks.
Yeah, because all of those are Republican assholes.
cops will never be administrative.
So my partner's trying to get video footage. Officer Perkovich. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm code 4. Yeah, bye.
There is video footage. There is video footage of this man.
Okay. So my partner's trying to get video footage to clarify exactly what happened. Okay, I'm not saying that he's at fault. I'm not saying you're at fault. I'm just telling you what both sides of the story are right now. Okay. Right now, from my partner and my perspective, from the way both things are going, it might be both people are going to be charged with disorderly conduct.
Charged?
You physically assaulted him in the, first, so you instigated the physical interaction. All right. There's verbal and then there's physical. Okay. So I honestly.
So freedom of speech says that it's okay that he says choke himself.
He didn't. We're trying to clarify everything. Okay. I don't know that.
I'm asking you, because you told me that freedom of speech is saying.
Yeah.
that
So
it's okay.
I am being told that he said go choke yourself. I don't know what he said. He's telling my partner he said. Okay. So there's two different sides right now. Okay.
What do we do if you can't hear it over
So-
the camera?
You're not going to be able to hear it on the camera.
Right.
Well, some of those cameras, some of the video footage does have it. Okay. But we're getting more statements from all the people over there.
No, that
Okay,
is just
that's-
not fair. The
on
amount
our
of people
side.
over there were on his side.
There was, like,
they
6
were fine
people
with the
for-
fact that he was beating a fucking woman. They all were fine with
Okay,
the fact that
so-
that this man, significantly taller than me, was beating me.
Okay.
Do you really think this is going to do a lot to a
Okay.
man this tall?
But
No.
a ring on your finger.
Oh,
punching
yeah, this
somebody
is so
can definitely
sharp.
do something. Okay.
Really?
Okay,
You need a-
sir, if you're gonna keep up this
No, this
attitude,
is
I'm
my
gonna ask you to
brother.
walk off. okay?
No, he is here to protect
Okay, yeah,
me.
but you weren't there. You don't even know exactly what
He
happened.
is here to protect me.
Okay, that's fine.
It's my
But I'm
right to
gonna
be here.
ask you that I can talk to her.
Well, I
No,
have this
he
interaction.
says what I'm going to say.
Okay,
I'm gonna talk to her.
I'm just telling you, there's two different sides of the story right now. Okay.
Okay, but
And
if you listen here,
you
this
can't
is like
say-
10 Republican assholes against
Okay.
2 lesbian liberals.
Okay.
What do you think this is going to look
Okay.
like?
All I'm hearing from
Police
you.
lives.
Yep.
Can you listen? All of these Republicans are on your fucking side.
Okay. That's not how this is going.
Yeah.
That's not how this is going. Okay. Let me.
Do you understand where I'm coming
I trust me. I completely understand where you're coming from. Okay. I'm not against liberals in any way. My sister's a farmer in Macon. She's super liberal. She's my best friend. Okay. This isn't a Republican or
This
a
felt like
Democrat thing. Okay.
like a literal threat
Okay.
against all of my beliefs.
Okay. So, but you did admit to going in there and making an uproar about them not wearing masks, correct?
Can you listen
politely-
here?
okay, can
I'm trying to get the whole story.
Okay, that's right.
Can
Okay.
I say my side too? Just what I saw is like checking out. Like we literally walked up just to check out. She asked the manager quietly. She wasn't even making a scene. She's just like, "Can you tell me like why you people are allowed in here without a mask?" And he said,
One of
"Well,
the employees
America's
was not wearing a mask too.
Right, an employee was not wearing a mask as well. This guy was, and he said, "Well, America, it's free, so it's free speech, free whatever." And then everybody behind us laughed, and then said, "Why didn't you stay home then, if you're gonna have a problem with them not wearing masks?" And so then she was just like, "Well, what?" And so she started to get frustrated, and then I had turned around at this point, but all I could hear behind me was everybody making fun of her and everybody calling her a libtard. And then the next thing I know, I had turned around and she was on the ground, and there was like 4 or 5 people surrounding her, practically cheering that she was on the ground. The manager wasn't doing anything. I got over there and tried to like help as best I could, but it was just us two. And then they started screaming that they're calling the police on her and that they weren't going to allow us to leave the store.
And that I'm going to jail, and that
then
oh yeah, you
right.
can't leave the
And
store.
then the
you're going to
manager
jail.
told them that they could not do that we had the right to leave the store. And then as we proceeded to leave the store, the man stood in the exit and blocked her for a little bit. And
Okay.
then he grabbed her, threw her to the ground against the glass, and kept saying, "You're going to jail," and wouldn't let us leave.
Okay.
I had to go and get the manager, then the manager came and took the guy off, and we just blew it.
Okay.
So that's my side.
Okay.
I just need to put that out there at least so there's one other person saying what
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
Is this being recorded?
Yes, it's all being recorded.
Awesome.
So then my next question is, did you didn't physically see her punch anybody?
I did not
Or
see her
any-
punch anybody. No,
Okay.
my back was turned.
Okay,
So I don't know about
you
that.
initially told me that you pushed him, and then I said that you punched him and you didn't.
I don't know what a
You-
punch is to a like.
Okay.
I've never punched
I mean,
someone
can
in
you
my
reenact
life.
what did you do?
Okay.
I went here and I just kind of like I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know how to punch.
Okay.
Like I
No,
genuinely.
I understand. I understand completely. So,
I don't even know if I hurt him. I can
Yeah.
guarantee that I did not hurt the guy. It
Okay.
was not strong enough. Like my like if it was strong enough, my hand would hurt, right?
okay. Yeah. I mean, It
yeah,
just
so I
depends.
don't know. We're just
It just depends.
yeah. And the next thing I know, she was in a headlock, basically on the ground.
Right,
Like,
just
Did he hit you in any other way other than putting you in a headlock?
Honestly, he was ripping at her shirt and he was pushing her, and then he was pushing her into the glass. He didn't like punch her.
Did you touch him?
He probably touched my chest. I'm not wearing a bra.
Yeah, I mean,
felt
it was
completely
aggressive. It
violated.
was
Like,
not like a
everything
gentle
was-
to the ground.
Like everything was up. My tits were
He was
probably
dragging her on the ground at one point too, trying to get her to stop moving.
Okay.
Like it was not just put to the ground gently; it was like slammed and like dragged. While nobody tried to help her get up except
Okay.
for me. Like I hardly could see her; she was like in a ball on the ground.
Okay. So,
So
what
I
were
don't
your
know.
exact words when you?
Ask
what-
the manager.
Yeah. So once you asked the manager, did you say anything else other than that?
Well, I turned around and these guys were being an ass. He's like, it's a free country, and I said, yes, but Colorado does have.
She said there's a law in Colorado that you have to wear a mask.
And they were like, no, it's a mandate. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started calling me a libtard. They started calling me just all of this stuff,
Okay.
and they were like,
I mean,
oh,
there's
you think
one-
this is gonna protect you? How about you choke yourself with your mask then?
Okay.
Yeah, basically all she said was, why is no one wearing a mask? Like, why is
was
it that people are
quiet.
allowed in here
So
without masks?
he said, "Why don't you choke yourself with your mask in?" And then you punched him.
Yeah.
Okay. So go for it. So just so you're aware, in the state of Colorado, yes, you are required to wear a mask, but that gives business owners the right to turn people away for not wearing a mask, but they don't have to enforce wearing
Is
a mask.
the owner of that O'Reilly even in this state? Like, is the owner even there? Why would the owner be at? Maybe the manager was there. The manager.
Well,
doesn't
the
have right.
manager, whoever's most appointed, the highest appointment, has the right to follow whatever the owner says. That's just kind of how it works. If you want to make a complaint and call the owner or
I would.
whoever it is,
There was at least.
Well, make a complaint.
you have all the right in the world to call a store manager and complain about people not wearing masks. Whether they tell you to like kick rocks, I mean, I don't know. It's completely up to them. But you, by all means, have the right to call them and voice your complaint. Okay.
that people
Um,
the mask order is
but-
being enforced basically.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but basically, in the state of Colorado, if you walk in there without a mask, they can turn you away, but they can't. Not everybody's enforcing it. Okay, so that's just kind of how it's working. Okay.
I didn't understand
Let me
that.
call my partner and see if he's gotten any more information. Okay, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Copy. All right, so he's gonna call me in just a second. Okay.
Please. I'm not kidding. Can you turn on the car for her?
Is your neck feeling okay?
It's sore. Like, I think tomorrow it's gonna be like just. Yeah, it's.
I mean, I can call an ambulance and have them
no,
come
that's
check on you.
$3,000 that I don't have.
Well, then they're not going to give you a ride to the hospital because they can come out and check on you.
No, that's also money I don't have. I'll go to the hospital if it's bad tomorrow or something.
Okay. I'm going to try and get clarification on exactly what he said to you, or from his opinion, what he said to you.
Yeah.
If he said go choke on your mask, I could see that as a threat, obviously. Okay. I need to talk to my partner. Does that voice a physical reaction from you? I'm not sure. Okay, so let me get with
What
him.
about his physical reaction as well? Both times.
So the second time, you punching him, he has the right to defend himself.
One punch,
Yes.
and that's it. That is
Yes.
all I did.
Yes.
Okay.
One punch and you have the right to defend yourself.
What?
By punching him one time, he has the right to defend himself.
Are you? Okay. All right.
That's like
I mean, I guess
that's like if you
maybe-
came up and
maybe
punched
I'm
me
being
right now.
Sexist, but like, I thought it was just like a thing that men don't touch women.
I mean,
it's not a law thing. It's kind of just a.
That just
Yeah,
seems
it's
like
like an unspoken rule, but it's not like a legal thing in any way. Yeah, unfortunately.
If this has that information, the video shows that this man is like waiting.
I mean, even if he has the right to defend himself that first time, I don't
just a
think
couple
the second
seconds.
the second time I'm going to talk to my partner.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
No, we're not.
Here, I'll come back over here. So she went in
Who's she?
So the girl in the black shorts went in, complained to the manager about them not wearing masks. The guy in the back, or I guess they all started talking crap to her. The guy in the back said, "Go choke on your mask," and so she turned around and punched him in the face.
Oh,
And then he put her in a headlock, took her to the ground.
okay.
And then the manager told them she has the right to leave. I guess this guy again pushed her to the ground. And then we're going from there. Jackson's getting some video footage. I mean, technically, she assaulted him first, but then he also instigated again on the second time, pushing her to the ground. So
Did she admit to punching him?
yeah, okay. But she's also saying that by him saying "go choke on your mask," she took it as a threat. So she felt like she could punch him.
Oh, so she's saying that's self-defense because of that statement.
Yeah. So I'm trying to tell her that just because he said "go choke on your mask" doesn't warrant a physical response from her. But
Doesn't mean she can turn around and just punch him.
yeah,
Because that's you're not defending yourself.
no.
You're getting into a fight.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Let me get some gloves. I don't think we'll need them. If anything, it's gonna be a sight, but
Yeah.
yeah, I had 3 people screaming at me, so I could not hear my radio.
I know. You had me and DC come and check on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I had like 3 people screaming at me because I was trying to tell them that it was self-defense, because they are under the impression that if a woman hits a man, the man doesn't have the right to hit back. So, cool. And then, so apparently. So I'm just waiting on Jackson to give me a call.
Okay.
Copy. Hello. On her part? Okay, so did you see the video? There's no video. Okay, so she's telling me that she took the "go choke on your mask" as a threat, so she turned around and punched him. He took her to the ground, and then as she was getting up to leave again, he pushed her to the ground again and pushed her into a window.
I'm not wearing this mask to protect myself.
Yep.
Like John Klein.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she does have a friend here that corroborates her story as well.
I just like couldn't protect myself.
Yeah. You want to come over here and help me explain that to her? Because they are screaming at me about it, so. Alright, cool. You're good. 150. Alright. Well, I'll start scratching that up. I'll leave the charge blank for now. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll start scratching and I'll just leave the charge blank. Yep, cool. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Alright, cool, bye. I'm gonna start scratching the ticket. It's either gonna be meaningless off or disorderly on our part. So just keep an eye on them when I scratch this up.
Yep. I can do that.
And I'll figure it out here.
We have a legal observer coming to help her out.
What's that?
We have a legal observer
What's that?
coming. She just. I work with the Black Lives Matter movement, so she's just coming over
Oh, okay.
to listen to the conversation.
Okay, that's no problem.
Yeah, did you say how long they'll be over?
I think she's in that car right there.
Oh, right over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it Friday?
it's Friday.
Oh. Makes sense.
I haven't ordered that before.
Nope.
Legal?
So they have a legal observer coming over to observe the interaction. I guess she's a legal observer. This woman walking over now, and she's gonna just stand in apparently.
Okay, what else have they said?
Basically everything I told you this last time. Nothing new. She said, I mean, obviously, she admitted to complaining about the mask.
Red shirt?
Yes. And then this is the brother who stood up afterwards. And then at one point all three of them were screaming at me.
Sorry.
Fun, no, it's fine. It's been a good time. So you still thinking
I'm gonna do disorderly, I think.
disorderly?
There's no way she was acting with stories, because it's what? Her and a person?
Her and her girlfriend. The girlfriend didn't observe her punching the guy. She just saw her on the ground in the chokehold.
No one said any of that happened.
On the ground in the chokehold?
Yeah.
She has very obvious marks around her neck. Like very obvious. I got pictures of it.
He didn't have any marks on his face. If he did, it'd be under his beard. Let's see. You started a ticket?
I started one. I just haven't scratched into it.
I'll do it. You got a card.
That's what I got for you so far.
Cool.
I put the vehicle information in there.
It's not really always necessary, but
I
awesome.
know.
I appreciate it. You know, that's true.
Yeah, I'll come over with you. You have the court date sheet in your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep it on my phone.
Okay. Cool. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Officer Privilege, Durango PD. I'll shake your hand, but, you know.
I'm Molly Weaver. I'm an attorney.
Okay. So my partner that was over at the store, that was talking to the other parties, is just in his vehicle right now. He'll be out in a second, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll kind of square everything our way, all right? Awesome. My concern right now is still Mark Trent, the guy that said he got punched. But he also has 5 witnesses over there corroborating his story. She has the girlfriend corroborating her story. So,
Decided both.
yeah, I think he's gonna do disorderly for her. I don't know if I'm gonna say him or not. But technically, he was defending himself, even though he was saying they took on your mask.
Did your girlfriend say that you attacked her at all?
No.
Okay.
Is she saying she did now?
No, she hasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you take photos of the mark?
I did.
Okay.
Margot?
She can come over.
I did at one point try saying go choke yourself on your mask was freedom of speech, and then they get off. I was like, you were screaming at them, he was screaming at you. Like, I don't know everything she said to him, I don't know everything that she said, back and forth.
Yeah.
So I did make it. Because obviously she took it as a threat. So I understand. Looking back on it, it makes sense.
The second.
Yeah, the second push is what on the question.
Alright, Sadie.
Yes.
Officer Jackson, Durango Police Department.
Yeah, at O'Reilly's, I went in, and we were checking out, and I quietly, kindly asked the manager, who I assume was the manager. I said, "Is there a reason everyone in here isn't wearing a mask?" I was like just genuinely curious.
So before
then-
you, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but answering questions right now is like a whole procedure.
Okay.
And so I wonder, is there a possibility of her being charged for anything like that?
It could be.
Based on what they said over there.
I'm asking you to help me. I gotta get both sides of the story.
Okay.
So you just need to make a decision about whether you want to answer questions right now.
Okay.
Or not. You know? And you don't have to. And well, depends on what you say. You know, I don't know. It depends on what happened. What you say. I really don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying that there's a possibility of you having someone hurt. And so you should ask those, am I doing the same? That kind of thing. Am I free to go?
Am I free to go right now? I'm not free to go right now. Is the other guy?
He's already been investigated.
He's already been investigated and free to go.
Already know what's going on.
Okay, so
Has he been charged? Just out of curiosity.
yeah, you can ask.
Has he been charged at all?
No.
All right. So I will happily call this one.
Okay, it's Friday night.
Okay.
So if you were to get arrested, you would have gone during the night of the murder. Okay? And so
Did you see the video footage?
Well, this security camera keeps having some. Where are you going?
There's zero video cameras in that store.
They're talking to employees.
So, I mean, she'd prefer not to answer questions until she had a chance to review the information.
Of course. She doesn't have a problem.
Okay. So, would she be able to leave then?
When we're done with this paperwork here. What's an address, Sadie? Good, ma'am.
Am I right, Sadie? Would you prefer to have an attorney that you have retained before you answer questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically.
Just to clarify, when I was getting the initial story, I've heard the whole story. I don't think she's going to say anything that she hasn't already told me. But I'm just letting you know that. Just for
Are you
your
guys gonna
reference,
come like
okay?
knocking at my house or something?
No.
Okay.
Sadie, it's not open. Okay.
Why did he get one? That doesn't make sense.
It's not, I will say this, it's not open yet. Okay? And so, like is him saying that there's probable cause for that crime because that an entering.
It is unclassified misdemeanor misdemeanors, municipal violation. Conduct.
It's like the lowest thing you can do to have probable cause for this kind of.
Yes.
And so, what typically happens if you were convicted, which is obviously not clear in like community service. Am I right?
I don't know what the municipal courts will do,
I-
but it's been known that they are very lenient on what they do. Okay. Like I said, this is not an issue of guilt. This is not saying you are guilty. Okay.
It's
Based
that this
upon my
deserves
investigation.
further. Sorry. It's just that this deserves further interview and a hearing for that purpose. We need to be close, you know? And him having that contact information, I just don't think it's game over on whether that other person will face charges because even if someone out there theoretically speaking got hit, their response to it has to be so. Okay, so it's not game over right now.
No, definitely not.
Okay, I just,
It's very alarming. I take it you've never had a ticket?
well,
No.
maybe I sped.
Well, I'm talking like a big ticket. I'm not saying like
Yeah.
speeding, whatever. We all are guilty of it at one point or another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay. It doesn't make you like a felon.
I just keep thinking about this other man. He just, like, that's all I can run through my head is that, like, okay, yeah.
I also think that, no offense, but like I'm an attorney and I'm a public defender and the police and the courts and all that are not the solution to everything. You know, like he can have done a wrong to you and they aren't. You guys are, you know, like a limited tool, instrument, right? You don't solve every problem. And so, personally, I'm a big fan right now of looking for solutions outside of
Go for it.
you know, that's what we need to handle things with, right? Because I think there's other ways to go about this. I think O'Reilly, the business itself, what's their accountability here, right? You were in a situation where maybe somebody should have helped you, right?
So you had to scream for the man.
Right. And so I just think there's a range of solutions here that are nothing to support. So I wouldn't feel like I call you guys 100 times a year because I'm a frontline officer in college. You know what I mean? Between you and the campus police, I'm always telling the police. Love the campus police to death. They protect my survivors to death and everything, but they are not the end-all be-all solution. Like one day we can start a friend together and ruin a people's lives that is too violent for women. But like, I'm not sure courts are always good. You know what I mean?
Several outcomes there.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about something crazy. I'm talking about like a boyfriend or something. You know what I mean?
Well, I
Like,
mean,
right. Yeah. You can be very loud and proud about that you had been there and that you were trying to like be a community member and you weren't perfect or whatever. And this company let you let a thing happen. Okay? Alright.
so like I said, this is not admitting any guilt, right? It says right here, without admitting guilt, like promise to appear faithfully.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
This is your information. Time and place. It just goes on there. It doesn't. You're not gonna like get a boot or anything crazy.
Okay.
It's just yeah. The time and place of everything happens. My information.
And then I have a question. So after this, like, she shows up.
No, everybody's on the board.
Everybody, like,
You and him. She's got to tell his side. You got to tell your side.
Great.
The court is really good. So they do that way.
okay.
I don't like going to court, but I do. Alright. So if I can just get your signature on this one, this is the defendant. You're going to get a copy.